researched and developed their contraption extensively. Now they understand just what's happening. Enough to know nobody's got the wherewithal to stop them. Dropping the brain computer interface is not an option. Someone needs to put these morons on the spot, son. Sending messages to your neurons with options. Neuromodulation of your whole population. They got you gang stalking each other now in moderation. Tell me I'm dreaming. And this is not the book I read in 1984. Somebody tell me I'm dreaming. I really wish I was wrong, but that's not possible no more. Monsanto, we setting you on fire. Cause you're a war criminal liar. Let me ask you a question. What is all the bippity boppity boopity? Ain't nothing these motherfuckers can do to me. Thinking they can fascinate me by shooting me with neural weapons and acclimate me to scrutiny. Dream on, your weapons
may seem strong. I reverse the beamform and turn your noggin to cream corn using advanced technology to administer sickness. Read my mind and follow me. Medical mafia suffer from psychopathy. Ways to warn civilians psychologically, asymmetrically. Shit is probably too far gone. Look at all these zombies be. Turns out the conspiracy theorists were right. Still they use the term to discredit people who bring the light. The neuromodulation of the whole population. Turn this place to Babylon, ruin communications. Sound masking, sound morphing. Change the way people listen and how they talking. Gang stalking, crisis acting. Fact check and shadow banners cause distractions. Laws enacted, make the truth illegal. Label it malinformation cause it bothers some people. Patriots get disrespected. Now you're ruled by tyrants who aren't elected. Atmosphere is deliberately volatile. You invited the vampire in your domicile. Exponentiated, turn up the drama dial. And reconvene the assault, no commissile. Millimeter wave nanotech is in your head. Knows you better than you know yourself, the public isn't ready. Atmospheric cold plasma dripping on me steady. Next on the holes in the paddock, stick out on the Freddy. Are there any bioethicists in the crowd? It's an emergency. Tell me, can you sense the urgency? Are there any bioethicists in the crowd? Giordano, don't you know Monsanto? He's getting tortured, no touch, in broad daylight. Fans, cranial stimulation, chemical asymmetrical warfare waged on a trusting and docile public. The water has them acting kind of funny, almost like somebody drugged it. Is there a bioethicist in the crowd tonight? We got a humanitarian crisis on our hands. Is there a bioethicist in the crowd tonight? Maybe you can clear up some of the rumors that this thing was planned. Event 201. When someone mentions that it's like a bomb drop, they start looking like zombots. Men who play with boys have a acquired some nifty toys, and they're using them to spy on you and me. They got magical fibers, invisible wires, but some of us are blessed enough to see in this world with foreign substance indices, foreign substance indices, with an ostensibly unassailable vehicle of reactive oxygen species. Reactive oxygen species, you breathe these. They've become the air, they've become the light. All you have to do is inhale to be under their control. Folks are not aware, others say it's alright because they believe that it won't touch their soul. But with respect to that, listen, you see there's just one catcher. There's just one catcher. It's known as Bio-API 2.0, but they call it the Soul Snatcher. The Soul Snatcher. Regardless of what you heard or what you may believe, your trust has been betrayed, you all have been deceived. You call it being kind, they call it being weak. Treachery of the kind of which most won't even speak. Regardless of what you heard or what you may believe, your trust has been betrayed, you all have been deceived. You call it being kind, they call it being weak. Treachery of the kind of which most won't even speak. Oxygen species, understand you breathe these. Electrified inside, they provide the right indices. They murdered Alan Fry and stole his work in 61. Turned their brain into a transceiver, that's when it begun. The Justice Department hired clowns, gave them deposits are inside you, you will not believe. All the information they can ascertain, the different angles from which they can This is insalubrious, untenable as can be. Just look at what they do to us. There's no way you want to be free. That's not the God I trust. That's not the God I trust. I don't think that He trusts in me. There is a lot of dust, and it ain't settling as far as I can see. As the bombs keep dropping, with no sign of stopping, they're acclimating the population to keep it popping. Recruiting citizens, yes man, you knew the drill. The security class, they got orders to shoot to kill anybody compromising the infrastructure. Cops turn to mercenaries ready to injure mothers, so they don't confront the bureaucrat who stole her alimony and walk into the office like, blah, now you know me. Pensions are gone, they didn't have to drop a bomb. They made a murderous felon out of a soccer mom. Thought it was a conspiracy theory, all these commie plots. Look around now, all you see is zombie bots. Some are okay if you give them a pound of rag. Others are content walking around without a leg. Some are taciturn and they learn how to beg. Others exhibit the indicia of a powder keg.
you're astroplaning. Your monitors remotely lift you off your feet. That's why you're not complaining. They keep you warm at night and make your coffee sweet. There's addicts everywhere, lots of sadness and despair. They're stealing your life. They're stealing your life. They're stealing your life, yeah. You just got vaccinated. You just got vaccinated. You could hardly wait to roll up your sleeve. You were fascinated. You were truly fascinated. Now you know the truth, but you still can't believe. Your speech is awfully slurred and your vision's really blurred. And stealing your light. Stealing your light. They knew what it was going to do, what it was going to do. You only got 2 shots, so the nanobots gave you a third one in the night. You woke with microclots, that deep vein thrombosis saying something's just not right. Oh, something just ain't right. Come to terms with the fact that you were wrong. It's hard to come to terms with the fact that you were wrong. You made a real expensive emotional investment. You espoused something from which you simply could not live. Invested in a lemon, something told you to stop spending. Buyer's remorse. Buyer's remorse. Buyer's remorse. They mastered the art of subtle and the science of stealth. You did not know that they were there. When you heard people say they're getting tortured, no touch, oh no, you did not seem to care. No, you did not seem to care. I see it as a badge of honor. Follow me around to suppress what I do. Harassing all my sponsors. They harass my sponsors, quite literally. They're muffling my message so it don't go through. They're human adult males. It's absurd, but it's for real. They're stealing your life. I know it sounds absurd. They're stealing your life, but that is what's preferred. They're stealing your life. Their capabilities are sky high. They're stealing your life. And the absurdity of the truth hides the lie. They're stealing it. Stealing your life. Signals intelligence is stealing your life. Suppressing, stealing, suppressing. Technological advancement. Technological advancement. And using it against you. We call it opportunities. Controlling the brain with light. Remotely, now that's not right. They use optogenetics, hijack your body electric, stealing your life. Optogenetics. Using your body electric. Don't forget the gas. Don't forget the gas. Don't forget the gas. Gas and electric. Cause they go hand in hand. They know things that we don't understand. You don't know how thoroughly that ass is affected with the gas and electric. I provide reconciliation and equilibrium when people choose to confuse. They're guaranteed to lose. Their victory
a tragedy. Oh my imagine. I didn't mean to offend. I apologize, my friend. Maybe we can bring an end to all conflicting information. We got plasmodium. It's all Merc. The CEO of Merc just got murked. Mr. Monsanto put in that work. Merc. The CEO of Merc just got murked. Mr. Monsanto put in that work. The medical mafioso must pay for their crimes. All their crimes against humanity. If we continue to tolerate these psychopathic minds, we will never stop the insanity. The sickness industry is hard at work. There's a patent on every single known malady, and if you look behind it, you will find the likes of Merc. That's why Merc must die. Just how much more bullshit will you buy? That's why Merc must die. You've been believing a very deadly lie. The CEO of Merc just got murked. Mr. Monsanto put in that work. The CEO of Merc just got murked. Mr. Monsanto put in that work. The medical mafioso must pay for their crimes. All their crimes against humanity. If we continue to tolerate these psychopathic minds, we will never stop the insanity. The sickness industry is hard at work. There's a patent on every single known malady, and if you look behind it, you will find the likes of Merc. That's why Merc must die. Just how much more bullshit will you buy? That's why Merc must die. You've been believing a very deadly lie. The CEO of Merc just got murked. Mr. Monsanto put in that work. The CEO of Merc just got murked. Mr. Monsanto put in that work. The medical mafioso must pay for their crimes. All their crimes against humanity. If we continue to tolerate these psychopathic minds, we will never stop the insanity. The sickness industry is hard at work.
There's a pattern on every single known melody, and if you look behind it, you will find the likes of Merc. That's why Merc must die. Just how much more bullshit will you buy? That's why Merc must die. You've been believing a very deadly lie. You see the ringlets in the sky.
What in the world, what in the world, what in the world, what in the world ever made these people think? Listen. What a brain computer interface and think they have a strong mind. They're afraid to take their gravity weapon off of me, cause they can deny it plausibly, but they will change their tune to a different key once they're stripped of their anonymity. Anonymous coward, 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 anonymous coward. It's a sensory deprivation operation, dare I say. Sensory deprivation operation, I say. What you gonna do when the word gets out was you using advanced technologies to take the people's taste buds away? I know it sounds crazy, and that's just why it flies. But soon those wings will get clipped as we rip your disguise. Like it's Scooby-Doo, tell me who are you with that fake-ass flu? Programmable goo, only cloned your balls with a testicular fortitude to put secret devices in our walls. Now what sense does that make? You got more nerve than Pat Steaks. Cat's paw, reaching in the fire for objects of desire. Just a bunch of goons hoping to retire with a handsome pension, a king's ransom and some. You could be set for life, but what if life is the price? Anonymous coward, 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 anonymous coward. Easily detectable with the computer vision detection application that they gave you. What I'm showing you now is the machination to enslave you. They made your light essentially a weapon and used it to hijack your sensory perception. If you're confused a bit, simply pay attention. Every dot is eventually connected. Right now I'm showing you invisible wires in the sky, making these pitiful liars wanna cry. Their supercomputer couldn't predict the future and the motherboard is about to fry. Now they think the algorithm is out to get them. The schizophrenic program backfired and hit them. These haters telling themselves every time they mention me, while I'm exposing the crime of the century. Welcome to your invisible graphene prison, where all future sicknesses are vaccine driven. Your forehead's embedded with the official dreamer stand or smart home. That's the FEMA camp. Welcome to your invisible graphene prison, where all future sicknesses are vaccine driven. Your forehead's embedded with the official dreamer stand or smart home. That's the FEMA camp. Your smart home. FEMA camp. That's the FEMA camp. Your smart home. Your smart home. Your smart home. That's the FEMA camp. Your smart home. Your smart home. That's the FEMA camp. That's the FEMA camp. FEMA camp. That's the FEMA camp. FEMA camp. FEMA camp. Your smart home. That's FEMA camp. That's FEMA camp. Your smart home. That's the FEMA camp. That's FEMA camp. That's FEMA camp. Your smart home. That's FEMA camp.
Nanos have taken control, you're all blind. Nanos have taken control, they got nanos have taken control, you're all blind. They got my body, but they'll never get my mind. Nanos have taken control, you're all blind. Nanos have taken control, they got nanos have taken control, you're all blind. They got my body, but they'll never get my mind.
I was shown
You go to school,
in no uncertain terms
you go to school,
the key of the order.
you go to school, you go to
What you
school,
call the order.
you go to school,
Now I have to check
you go to school,
if water's still wet.
you go to school,
Where's the water?
you go to school,
Somebody give me some water.
you go to school, nanos have taken control, nanos have taken control, never get my mind, nanos have taken control, you're all blind, they got my body, but they'll never get my mind, nanos have taken control, nanos have taken control, they got my nanos have body control, you're all my body, but they got my body, but they'll never get my nanos.
They got a button that makes my balls tingle. They got a button. They got a button that makes my balls tingle. They got a button that makes my balls tingle. They got a button. They got a button that makes my balls tingle.
You go to school, but nanos, you go to school, but
They got a button that makes my balls tingle. They got a button. They got a button that makes my balls tingle. They got a button that makes my balls tingle. They got a button. They got a button that makes my balls tingle.
You got school. You got school. You got school.
Our founding fathers told us governments ain't nice. We must pay for our freedom. Eternal vigilance is the prize. Now there's chatterbots all around us, trying to blend in with humankind. Their drones surround us. They are trying to read our minds. Some say they've already succeeded. Others strongly disagree. Regardless of where you're seated, I hope that you can see.
Yeah, we got a few guests. You never guess what guests. Hey, notable. Hey, yo, who's first? Who's first? Hey, what you gonna do when I'm gang stalking you 1:45 on your TV with Mr. Magoo? Coming out the LG with the new fabricated flu, manufactured by Merck, approved by Dr. Who. How would you like the beta test batch number 2? The COVID control grid is now through. Programmable matter, now you gobble the goo as the plasmodium in your monitor is watching you. Payday Monsanto made this beat, I rip it first. Probably the most persecuted man on the planet Earth. We keep the environment holy, no it can't get cursed. Some swear they're aware, but they just don't understand the worth. Officer, I'm so sorry we got off to a bad start. Faggot fart, then we start all over again. Please, let me say a toast. Here's to the new world order, playing Payday so close. Still a jump from the time-space continuum. Any planet you can rattle off, yo, I've been to them. I put you under mind control where they stack computers, turn you to an active shooter, married to a crackhead loser. Hey, Mr. Justice Department, who you think you are? Following Payday around like he's some superstar, and you're the paparazzi. He's dropping on his every thought, then have the nerve to walk around like you are not a Nazi.
Welcome to your new bizarre reality, new flu hype containment. Mouse, pig, and human genes mixed for entertainment. Expert advice, antiquated, repeated, expected. Symptomless spreaders have now been detected. Beta tested, the population's under control. Just about the same time, China caught a cold. But prior to the corona, liars have tried to own you. Directional energy, weapon fires in California. Not much more will the Goyim tolerate. Trojanites hollering hate, paid at a scholarly rate. It's bad enough they print the dollars we make. Imagine Hitler the victor, the shit would probably be great. At least you wouldn't be suffering through this vaccine slaughter. It's driving you out your mind like Maxine Waters. Drive safely, here's a 2-lane pass. Now roll your windows down and smell the humane gas. Quiet weapons for silent wars. 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 On top of a burning cop car like a rock star. Without being arrested, it's not hard. Just register Democrat. And statistically, the chances are 53% greater you'll get away with that. Especially if you rock an official hater's hat. Chances are there's a storefront you got paid to smash. As soon as I find you gang stalker, you will fade to black. Last place you'll be is where the alligators at. America has a problem. Domestic terrorists. America has a problem. Domestic terrorists. America has a problem. Domestic terrorists. America has a problem. Domestic terrorists.
the wise girl to the shy girl, what have you done? Should have told him, should have held him up to the sun. I talk to the sun, my words get brighter every day, but I talk to the wind as well, and my words get carried away. Yes, my words get carried away. Said the wise man to the disguised man, how have you been? He said, I've been here and I've been there and I've been in between. But once again, I talk to the sunshine. My words get brighter every day. I talk to the sunshine, but the wind carries my words away. But the wind carries my words away. Perhaps you don't know, but soon you will though, why I changed the words. What you've been hearing, you've been believing. Fuck what you've heard, because I talk to the sunshine. My words get brighter every day. I talk to the sunshine, but the wind can carry my words away. Yes, sometimes the wind can carry my words away.
graphene oxide being directed by electrostatic. Made to appear as if it is just video noise. How clever. They are everywhere and nowhere. But they cannot read anybody's mind, especially not yours. Filmed with AI capture, red, green, blue adjusted, slight grayscale filter for contrast. Nothing introduced that wasn't already present.
I feel so sorry for the clown and the costume he's wearing all around. Thinking secret agendas on a bound. Thinking the military industrial complex isn't in your town. Your local cops are being trained by the IDF. The ADL supplies the rest. Get prepared for the white phosphorus to hit ya. If you cannot sense the treason, reason ain't familiar with ya. If you only knew what they spray from those planes, they'll be dropping deadly toxins on you until their goal is obtained and your DNA is changed. Hey yo, I can't envision why they continue to tolerate the vandalism in the sky. Not to mention those shots they let them give their children, knowing it can seriously harm them if it doesn't kill them. Sharia law's not a threat, Talmudic minds rule the day. They're authorized to lie when they pray. The little Coney Dre. All I'm trying to say is I'm appalled by the damn thieving crooks. When I'm reading through the Sanhedrin books, so filled with hate sometimes I can't even look. But my intentions to leave them all shook, so I must get familiar with their mind. You motherfuckers don't realize the apocalypse on. They gotta spray the skies cause it's got to get warm. Open up your bloody eyes, take a look at the dawn. You're like a frog in the pot about to cook in the storm. Electromagnetical pulses brought to you by these identical vultures who brought you the deceiving evening news. Shoot your TV, stop believing in fools who train you to trust them with your info, cause they can look at radar and see the wind blow, but they won't tell you about the strange trails, N.O., when all you got to do is look out your fucking window. But there ain't nothing strange coming from planes. It's been like that for 10 years, ain't nothing changed except the incremental increase over time. They tinker with the weather like they tinker with your mind. Now you don't even notice miscarriages of justice because your news team said you can trust us. Even a small child would know they pervert you. Hey little girl, come here, I promise I won't hurt you. After your news, have fun with the drama. Oh, you like Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, and Dahmer. You like to get your head filled with shit to disturb you while they teach invalids how to commit the perfect murder. Those still in the dark like to laugh, not knowing they've been brainwashed by psychopaths, using the science that's been known for millennia, carefully crafted, precisely honed to get into ya. Unguarded with garbage, retarded in the fashion. If Katie Couric didn't report it, it didn't happen. That is the manner in which you have been conditioned. All I could do was say fuck you, you didn't listen.
Let's
How
go,
you like it
please.
now? How you like it now, huh?
I swear to God, I'm sorry.
Oh, I can tell you are.
To understand who's ruling your mind, look into psychiatry and you find the home of the mental raiders, with a little help from the hidden persuaders, who've changed the whole societal structure from individualism to global culture. A cold calculating science that steals the soul and guides society toward the one world goal. Come on, get chipped. Come on, get chipped. Come on, get chipped. Come on, get chipped. Come on with the warm up, get down with the get down. Come on with the warm up, get down with the get down. Come on with the warm up, get down with the get down. The snow's on the ground, setting records in your town. Come on with the warm up, get down with the get down. Come on with the warm up, get down with the get down. Come on with the warm up, get down with the get down. The snow's on the ground, setting records in your town.
Try not to tell us where you buried the bodies. Try not to tell on yourself. Try not to tell us where you buried the bodies. Try not to tell on yourself. We're going through your mind to find where you buried the bodies. Where you buried the bodies. Tell us where you buried the bodies. Try not to tell on yourself. Try not to tell on yourself. Tell us where you buried the body. Try not to tell on yourself. Tell us where you buried the bodies. Tell us where you buried the body. We've been spying on you for a long, long time. Medical, media, military, industrial complex. They're not happy hearing what you say aloud. They need to read your thoughts when you're in a crowd. They hijacked your frequency and they've been dropping lots of clues. Synthetic telepathy, that's the term that they use. Synthetic telepathy, that's the term that they use.
Welcome to your brand new nightmare. We're so glad you came. I bet you don't think it's quite fair, but it's all the same. I hope you know we've been listening. I hope you know your thoughts are on the cloud. I hope you know we've weaponized your gas and electric. We're using it on all of you right now.
You've never heard of me? No.
Once I get my big hand,
Next step, human life.
you will know my name, my friends.
That is just the beginning.
Once I splice the genes I need,
I will own every morsel, every kernel,
all your seeds
seeds.
indeed.
You can't call these these seeds.
Monsanto, where creative chemistry works wonders for you.
There was a time I did not want you to know my name, but now a greater time has come and some things have changed. I got a greater greener thumb and some brand new strains. I keep it purple as a plum when I handle things. If you don't want to pay the price, then it's not too nice. For a little grain of rice, I will charge you twice. I know you want to call the cops and report a heist, cause I just invaded your crops and they're all on ice. I hope you don't think I'm concerned with what the courts do. I handle magistrates with stacks of cake like a boss do. Legislators get drunk and play horseshoe and bullshit about how much money I made them on the offshoot. My product winds up on your property, I call you and tell you if you want a lawsuit, it's gonna cost you. Toot, gotta go real quick, but I'll be right back with a man that's slick in a three-piece suit and a sack to stick. If you don't like that, you can suck my dick, Once I get my big patent, you will know my name, my friend. Once I slice the jeans I need, I will own the whole world, see.
Our seed shall be sown, species sliced and cloned. No food shall be grown that Monsanto doesn't own.
The field is burning. You'd never know. Lawmakers learning just how to play the role.
Everywhere they've gone, this is all they've ever done.
They call Monsanto rude. Why? Cause I believe I should control the whole food supply. My seeds bloom and die. So what if they made thousands of Indian farmers commit suicide? That's a small price to pay when elite lives are saved. You can't complain, it's pure alchemy. Protesters on Wall Street looking up at us elite as we drink champagne from the balcony. Now ain't that a slap in the face after being tackled and hassled with some shackles and mace? There's a Talmudic war and a battle for space to rope Gentiles in and keep the cattle in place. It's been thoroughly shown by now. Duh, you should've known by now. The non-Jew is here to serve me plenty as I sit back and eat like an effendi. And I'm not the only rabbi in the synagogue speaking this. We're obsequious and we've been involved. I'll get my pig patent cause I'm truly due. And ultimately, Goyim, the pig is gonna be you. Once I get my pig patent, you will know my name, my friend. Once I slice the jeans I need, I will own the whole world, see. Open up your eyes, see the Talmudic war. They plan to chip your fam, your little babies from the door. You see, they got a little chip that you won't even know. To follow you around everywhere that you go. You better say no to Mr. Monsanto. Justice Department. Saw all my gang stalkers, bosses standing there in general costumes. I said, which one of you merely mouth atomic clock and justice signed off on Mr. Monsanto's gang stalk? Up stepped this distinguished gentleman with a sparkling beard and long flowing white hair. He called himself Garlic Dick. I said, if you let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Bless ya. He said you could just call me GD. Can you
second and said, you know what, son, I'll do you even one better. I'll give you the addresses, telephone numbers, and fingerprints of all 33. He was hard to find. You'll never guess what happened. Let me tell you what happened. He got greedy, 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 greedy. Really, really greedy. He got greedy, I guess. He took advantage of a trusting populace. They were trusting? Why they trusting? The moment the dumb trusting zombified public found out about it, they summoned the courthouse. They were zombified. And the judge sentenced him to lifetime house arrest. He got to stay in his house his whole life. Now that I made you familiar with some of the fabric of my fascinating fable, that was all a fable. Perhaps you won't get tempted by the augmented light. Why will augmented light? Them magical, powerful 5G space whiz weapons are sure hard to resist now. They press your buttons to me. But you should wisen up, youngster. Don't be a bottom feeding, buzzing, straighten up and fly right. You're a guppy in a pool of piranhas, boy.
Nobody knows its name. AirTap. Hey yo, why don't you share that? You're keeping it to yourself. It's not fair, Jack. MIT, they're so amazing. Working hard while you're lazing in the grass, grazing. Sheeple, try to pay attention. Learn to be scholarly. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. MIT, we offer the solution. Whether you want clean air or pollution. Adjuvants for your vaccine. You need to transport graphene. Our nanobots cause microclots. We give psychoshocks, I know that's mean. We can cause a windstorm or make a breeze stop. Facilitate your privacy or help you eavesdrop. Is there a clueless nation you would like to gang stomp? From Baltimore to Beijing, from Boston to worldwide. They made a game. It's open source, but nobody knows its name. AirTap. Hey yo, why don't you share that? You're keeping it to yourself. It's not fair, Jack. MIT, they're so amazing. Working hard while you're lazing in the grass, grazing. Sheeple. Pay attention, learn to be. Hey yo, why don't you share that? You're keeping it to yourself. It's not fair, Jack. MIT, they're so amazing. Working hard while you're lazing in the grass, grazing. Sheeple, try to pay attention, learn to be scholarly. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. We offer the solution. Whether you want clean air or pollution.
Our nanobots cause microclots. Our nanobots cause microclots. Our nanobots cause microclots. Our
nanobots cause microclots. Our nanobots cause microclots.
The gang star motivation from Boston to Bangkok.
Our nanobots cause microclots.
They made a game. It's open source, but nobody knows its name. AirTap. Hey yo, why don't you share that? You're keeping it to yourself. It's not fair, Jack. MIT, they're so amazing. Working hard while you're lazing in the grass, grazing. Sheeple, try to pay attention, learn to be scholarly. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. MIT, we offer the solution. Whether you want clean air or pollution. Adjuvants for your vaccine. You need to transport graphene. Whatever you need, sedatives of speed. Turn an alcoholic to a crack fiend. We can cause a windstorm or make a breeze stop. Facilitate your privacy or help you eavesdrop. Is there a clueless nation you would like to gang stomp? From Baltimore to Beijing, from Boston to worldwide. They made a game. It's open source, but nobody knows its name. AirTap. Hey yo, why don't you share that? You're keeping it to yourself. It's not fair, Jack. MIT, they're so amazing. Working hard while you're lazing in the grass grazing. Sheeple. Try to pay attention, learn to be scholarly. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. MIT, we offer the solution. Whether you want clean air or pollution. Adjuvants for your vaccine. You need to transport graphene. Whatever you need, sedatives and speed. Turn an alcoholic to a crack fiend. We can cause a windstorm or make a breeze stop. Facilitate your privacy or help you eavesdrop. Is there a clueless nation you would like to gang stomp? Baltimore to Beijing, from Boston to Bangkok, worldwide.
What happened, Payday? You used to make fire music. Now you're just going bananas and crackers. Or is it crackers and bananas? That's a hit, Payday. That's a hit. That's our hit, motherfucker. Crackers and bananas. Crackers and bananas.
This is psychological warfare. Psychological warfare has been declared. This is psychological warfare. Psychological warfare has been declared. This is psychological warfare. Psychological warfare has been declared. Psychological warfare. This is psychological warfare. Psychological warfare has been declared. This is psychological warfare. Psychological warfare has been declared. This is psychological warfare. Psychological warfare has been declared. This is psychological warfare. Psychological warfare has been declared.
Everywhere in you. So this is basically what's going on in your cells right now. These are different fibers that actively moved around with little machines, little robots, nanobots.
Try not to tell us where you buried the body. Synthetic telepathy. That's the term that they use.
Got cameras in my eyes. New world order. Got cameras in my eyes. New world order. Got cameras in my eye. New world order. Got cameras in my eye. Oompa shit. You thought they told you that you would be a shot caller. Oompa shit. But what they said was you will receive a shock collar. Oompa shit. Did you even bother to read the terms of service? Oompa shit. You've invited vampires in your home and now it seems you're rather nervous. Oompa shit. Oompa shit. Oompa shit. Oompa shit. You've invited vampires in your home and now it seems you're rather nervous.
The reception staff of the Public Security Ministry said that they indeed have this kind of equipment. It's very expensive. It's available in all police departments at the county level and above.
If everything you claim is
is true. The only one to blame is you. If everything you claim is true, the only one to blame is you.
Let me move on to another debate that's been very controversial for you. Why should your right to freedom of speech trump a trans person's right not to be offended?
Because in order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. I mean, look at the conversation we're having right now. You know, like you're certainly willing to risk offending me in the pursuit of truth. Why should you have the right to do that? It's been rather uncomfortable.
Well, I'm very glad I put you on the spot. Well, I'm very glad that I have
but you get my point. You get my point. It's like you're doing what you should do, which is digging a bit to see what the hell's going on. And that is what you should do. But you're exercising your freedom of speech to certainly risk offending me. And that's fine. I think more power to you as far as I'm concerned.
So you haven't sat there and I'm just trying to work that out. I mean,
ha, gotcha.
You have got me. I'm trying to work that through in my head. Yeah, it took a while.
It did, yeah.
It took a while.
If everything you claim is true, the only one to blame is you. If everything you claim is true, the only one to blame is you.
Sensory deprivation operation, dare I say. Sensory deprivation operation, I say. Sickness industry with your manufactured flu. The sickness industry, they are killing you. They got fast-acting cancer for you, rheumatoid arthritis too. But it's just a digital disease to make you go see a doctor, so they can give you all kinds of pills that are designed to kill. They keep you coming back for more until they got you. The sickness industry, they are killing you. The sickness industry, now they're killing babies too. This debris you're breathing in, do you know what it does, my friend? It goes to the organ it's been designed for, and once it gets a hold of you, you are left without a clue. It sits stealthily in your spine and reads your mind, boy. The sickness industry, they've been killing you. The sickness industry, now they're killing me. Are there any bioethicists?
Raid, everyone down on the ground. FDA, we want all the cherries. You will not tell anyone about the health benefits of cherries from this point on.
How dare you research herbs we can't pursue and patent in a fashion we can keep it subdued? The audacity of making your medicine food and snubbing our wonderful drugs, that's incredibly rude.
But Mr. Food and Drug, it's pharmaceutical and you that snub and won't allow any ethnobotanicals into your club. You minimize the medicinal properties in plants, yet you're trying to synthesize one every time I take a glance. FDA goons, FDA thugs, spiking my kratom with your deadly prescription drugs.
That's right, we're poisoning the well to frighten people unaware, but too many already know and so they simply can't be scared. To combat the resistance, we simply spread lies and seize the 12-ton shipment from Van Nuys. We sent some Mitragina speciosa to the lab for more tests, yes, right before we laced it with some tramadol. Now that's about as low as you can go, I gotta fight the tears. We know this, and why do you do it? It's been like that for years.
But Mr. Food and Drug, many depend upon kratom.
For what?
To help manage their pain.
There's tons of drugs they could be on.
But all your pain medication is addictive, that's a fact.
That's beautiful.
Why is that?
It keeps them coming back.
So your intent is not to help at all, and you admit it?
That's correct. Until we can profit from it, we'll restrict it.
Mr. Food and Drug, Mr. Food and Drug, it is you who snubs. Mr. Food and Drug, what did you do to love? What did you do to love? Mr. Food and Drug, Mr. Food and Drug, it is you to snub. Mr. Food and Drug, what did you do to love? What did you do to love?
In the good old boy round circle, all repeating what they read in the Wall Street Journal to each other like they're real smart. Oh, it's so sick. And I literally just want to walk up and start knocking their teeth out. Oh, you think you're a tough guy and real smart. Got the clean-cut haircut and the fancy suit, and you drive around, you like the war. Here, you like this? Oh, here goes your teeth in your throat. Because you people wouldn't wake up when we could have averted this.
Hello, morons in the land. Hello, morons in the land. All your minds at your command. All your minds at your command. Why do you fail to see the plan? Why you fail to see the plan? Even a child can understand. I can see your peace smile. This been going on for it's a shame somebody done robbed you, and you know their name. It's the sucker in you that makes them love to play this game. The very same people who pretend to be your friend keep on fucking you time and time again. You don't know any better, like a toddler who is 10. You lay down on your stomach and you let them put it in. If I was your father, I would leave you black and blue. I'ma tell your mother she should hit you with a shoe. If you praise neocons, I'm talking to you. You deserve a beating, nothing else could be more true. Why you let your country die? Yes, it makes me wanna cry. They sold you out now, and that's the truth. They're planning to kill you, and I got proof. It's the sucker in you that makes you wanna drink their juice. continue to scratch their hands and wonder why their dollar can't buy a quart of milk or half a loaf of bread. Devils took control of your dough. Down, wherever they wanna go now, they devalued your cash. When the market crashes, we're merging with Mexico. Hello, neocon command. Hello, neocon command. Soon you'll all be in the can. Soon you'll all be in the can. The populace don't know your plan. Most don't know your evil plan. But we gon' make them understand.
Waddling fake Christians that back them up. I'm sick of it.
Bullseye on my back, there's a bullseye. Bullseye on my back, a bullseye. There's a bullseye on my back, there's a bullseye on my back. Back, bullseye on my back, back, there's a bullseye. Bullseye on my back, a bullseye. There's a bullseye on my back, there's a bullseye. Bullseye on my back, bullseye. Bullseye on my back, there's a bullseye. Bullseye on my back, there's a bullseye. Bullseye on my back,
Fucking loser motherfuckers, I swear to God, I am going to stick around if I have to be in my late hundreds. Just to confront these motherfuckers, these loser motherfuckers, man. These people are so loser. Their war crimes are not going to go unanswered. They're not going to get away with this fucking shit. A mass fucking gaslight. And you motherfuckers, 90% of you are so fucking stupid. It's not even funny, man. It's not even funny. You are so fucking stupid. It's not even funny. And if it don't apply, let it fly. If you're getting all mad right now, and if you're getting all fucking butthurt because I'm calling you stupid, you're probably fucking stupid. And your doubt, any scintilla of doubt, when somebody like me, and I'm not even saying I'm all that, I'm just saying what the fuck the fact is. My track record speaks for itself. When somebody like me says something, you don't go, well, maybe it's the blah blah. No, motherfucker. What I said, exactly what the fuck I said. You don't fucking try to shoot it down with some equivocation. Motherfucker, it becomes a fucking oppression Olympic for some of you motherfuckers. Like, what makes you so special, Payday? Well, I would love to trade places with you, motherfucker. But in the meantime, you're gonna be where I'm at. And it's gonna be there. You're permanentizing it. If that's a fucking word, it is now. You realize when I go to the bathroom, a bunch of motherfuckers will start pouring in the bathroom and making all kinds of noises like they're gonna shit themselves. See that guy? I'd run over there. I have a fucking golf club. That golf club will be wrapped around his fucking head because he's making all kinds of ungodly noise. And these motherfuckers are always trying to distract. Like right now, they're saying something. God knows what the fuck it is. Who cares what it is, other than I'm having coffee down at the Jelly Donut. So I can come fucking meet you and smash your motherfucking face in, motherfucker. Because I'm gonna find you, you little fucking degenerate, homosexual, and I'm gonna smash your motherfucking cranium, you stupid motherfucker. You are gonna die the moment I fucking find you, motherfucker. I promise you, I will not rest until I see your faggot face frowning, Patrick Brennan. You little fucking retard reject. Justice Department, Signals Intelligence, NSA, piece of fucking shit, treasonous little scoundrel, weasel motherfucker. You are going to get tarred and feathered. I get really fucking angry. I get furious. This motherfucker is not going to get away with what he's done to me. You have no idea. He's not going to get away with it, and he knows it. He's a little fucking bitch. They all are little fucking bitches. Little fucking bitches. Little fucking filthy fucking pigs. That's what they are. You're not going to get away with this, motherfucker.
I don't know what it's going to take for you zombified motherfuckers to start making some noise so that more people make theirs in turn, and we go down to the Justice Department center, wherever the fuck that's at, and we grab these people by their collars and pull them out in the street.
Sorry.
Let's enjoy some of the benefits of the strength that numbers provide. Let's stop being divided and let's get together and let's galvanize even more and let's expose these loser motherfuckers.
WA21, The Agenda. This is WA21 Radio. I am your host, Jerry the Gentle Gentile Jurgensen, with you here on this evening drive time. We are the only station that won't get you arrested if heard from your driverless vehicle on your way home into your compact domicile. But hopefully by now you've switched over to the electronic Agenda 21 transportation devices offered to you by your particular FEMA region. We have a surprise coming up for you shortly. Somebody requested some Payday Monsanto from days back. We're going to play that and a little more. We found some Payday Monsanto no one's ever heard before, so stay tuned for that. This is your rebel station, WA21, sponsored by Raytheon. A family company.
There's an invisible enemy that you can't see. COVID is everywhere, in the air, in your hair. There's an invisible enemy you can't see. COVID-19 is everywhere. It's in your air, it's in your hair. Oh yeah. Do not leave your house without that mask over your mouth. Cause there's a force right on your route that's tasked to track your whereabouts. You know that social distancing is really social conditioning. Now I hope that you're listening cause the vocals are glistening. Don't you find it funny they remaining open for business, and you can't even call your dad to find a boat to go fishing. And when you try to warn the people, you see no one is listening cause they're focused on the hocus pocus jokers are giving them. Reading off a teleprompter with their masses have written them, in their lockstep with the agenda planning on chipping them.
Line up now, 6 feet apart, please. Roll up your sleeve, here's your microchip, don't sneeze.
And if we find out you got the disease, you're going to camp to get some Zyklon B for your fleas.
There's an invisible enemy that you can't see. COVID-19 is everywhere. It's in the air. It's in your hair.
Bill Gates is a motherfucking psychopath, posing as a philanthropist, and I gotta laugh. The people who cannot see behind the child speak that he's a serial killer on a wild streak. I saw his deposition, I know his demeanor. The earth to him is full of dirty humans, and he is the cleaner. If a 6 was a 9, June 11th is the day. There's something somewhere might just get blown away. Could it be the Space Needle? Could it be the Space Needle? But Bill Gates loves needles. So why in the world would he ever wanna blow up the Space Needle?
We have, 1 in 10,000 side effects. That's, way more, 700,000, people who will suffer
Seriously,
from that.
though, you better go get tested for COVID. You think you're smart, but you don't know, kid. I said, you better go get tested for COVID. You think you're smart, but you don't know, kid. Yo, that COVID virus is a serious thing. It's killing people all over the world. You better go get tested, man, I'm telling you now. Man, woman, boy, and girl. Even though you don't know what they got in the swab, you better listen to the medical mob, because they're scaring you to death. They're taking your breath. The respiratory virus here, and there's nothing left. If you resist, you're gonna get fucked up in the midst. Don't resist. National Guard is moving in swift. Don't resist. You get fucked up in the midst. It's that corona flu made by a Jew. Listen to Dr. Fauci. Don't you understand what it's all about, G? If you don't listen, man, you get arrested in the FEMA camp, Walmart. Yo, don't you see the chance now to do what you're told? And you'll be worth your weight in gold. If you don't listen, then you don't glisten. If you ain't on a mission, then you won't get permission from the World Health Organization. Doctor Who the fuck are you? If you say that, you'll be without a clue. You will be stuck in the dungeon, or either running from the martial law coming. There is no escaping. They will be taping and raping, stapling your mouth shut, boy. This is censorship to the highest degree. Don't you understand? I'm the flyest to be on the side of the COVID. Even though it's really no vid. It's a nothing burger. It's a controversy. Whatever you want to call it, you got the mercy. Give it. Live it. You should be livid. Go get tested, man. Come on. Even though you don't know what they're putting, in the back of your throat. Better safe than sorry, right? You fucking imbecile. Seriously, go get yourself tested, okay?
I'm gonna tell you a story now about a guy named Ben Franklin. Said a lot of great things. He thumbed his nose at kings. People said he was chill. Got his face on $100 bill. But there were bodies found. They were underground. Underneath his home. There were catacombs.
chip. I can't buy a bag of chips, not a bag of chips. They shut off my chip, they turn off my chip. Now I can't buy shit, I can't buy shit. Oh,
my social credit score, they're telling me it's very poor. Because I break the law, and that's not a metaphor.
I done broke the law, I done broke the law. I done broke the law, I done broke the law. My Ben Franklins don't mean a fucking thing. 'Cause I requested that you should kill the king. Ben Franklin's don't mean a fucking thing. 'Cause I requested that you should kill the king. The Space Needle just disappeared from town. Did they blow it up? Did they knock it down? The Space Needle just disappeared from town. Did they blow it up? Did they knock it down?
Martial law. National emergency.
With 33 coronavirus cases, Thailand still welcomes Chinese tourists.
What's next?
That's one. Here's another. China imposes travel restrictions on 30 million people. Virus whole line. Here's another one. Shocking X-rays show effect that killer virus had 33-year-old vital organs.
African folklore, I don't know if it's true. When they see the human trucks pull up, it's contagion from Dr. Who. There's a strange vibration in the air tonight. People looking over their shoulder like they're scared to fight. Like monsters coming up to get them unprepared at night. They don't know what to do. They caught the Kung Flu.
No signs of coronavirus in 33 who returned from Wuhan. Can you say horseshit, man? Can you say holy horseshit? How about Freemasonry?
To all the people that good Dr. Who, just who the fuck are you? Understand when the shit hits the fan, people will come for you. I just got off the phone with Dr. Harrison. He told me this whole thing's embarrassing. Peanut allergies killed 4 times more than the coronavirus, is just no comparison. He told me this was a manufactured distraction to keep you from acting on the Israeli fashion that's managing your elections or staged events. Get ready for earthquakes and tidal waves intense. A few repeats, but it's just replete with 33. Egypt, Wisconsin, New York, California, Pennsylvania, Michigan. Come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Among passengers on a cruise ship with 3,700 passengers on a cruise ship. But anyways,
I think they've
bringing the total number of
overdid the 33 shit. If you ask me,
33.
I think they overdid it just a little bit.
Here's another one. Pakistan among 33 countries that provided medical supplies to fight coronavirus. Ooh, they got that number.
Georgia confirms 33 new cases.
33-year-old Chinese woman gives birth.
They got carried away. That's what happened.
The woman was exactly coronavirus.
Yeah, we got a few guests. You never guess what guests. Hey.
The woman was exactly coronavirus.
Yeah, we got a few guests. You never guess what guests. Hey, notable. Hey, yo, who's first? Who's got to be first? Hey, what you gonna do when I'm gang stalking you 1:45 on your TV with Mr. Magoo? Coming out to LG with the new fabricated flu, manufactured by Merck, approved by Dr. Who. How would you like to beta test batch number 2? The COVID control grid is now through. Programmable matter, now you gobble the goo as the plasmodium in your monitor is watching you. Payday Monsanto made this beat, I rip it first. Probably the most persecuted man on the planet Earth. We keep the environment holy, no it can't get cursed. Some swear they're aware, but they just don't understand the worth. Officer, I'm so sorry we got off to a bad start. Can we start all over again? Please, let me say a toast. Here is to the new world order playing Payday so close. I stole a chunk from the time-space continuum. Any planet you can rattle off, yo, I've been to them. I put you under mind control where they stack computers, turn you to an active shooter, married to a crackhead loser. Hey, Mr. Justice Department, who you think you are? Following Payday around like he's some superstar, and you're the paparazzi. Eavesdropping on his every thought, then have the nerve to walk around like you are not a Nazi.
Good day, Mr. Page. We came to let you know. We've got you tagged and we ain't never gonna let you go. Don't try to hide, we can watch you like a video. Beware the eye, watch your back, bro, cheerio. Hey, yo, Page, the monitoring, I run the slavement. Surveillance state, man, that's a fucking understatement. With a crack of a whip, if they can turn you to a bitch, make you wanna sue me just because I said your name, Rich. And you know just what I said was true. That's not defamation, bro, I'm just exposing you. You dug yourself a nice grave, now you're paying the cost. Cause you can't sue a motherfucker unless you suffer the loss, you dumb fuck. I think we're praising Hitler like he's the best, like we be worshipping Alex Jones singing in Kanye West. Little do they know they failed the test, because the Nazis was iron is made just like the rest.
The world just isn't for me, it's got nothing I need. Sometimes I even wonder if I wanna proceed. Our power structure isn't nothing but corruption and greed, and all the money ain't enough, they want the blood that you bleed. I'm a product of society. I wanna be peaceful, but people got me thinking violently. My own government got their eye on me. I'm filled with anxiety, get no privacy, I'm acting out defiantly. Death is right around the corner. Depopulation's a stipulation of the new world order. Are you ready for the horror? Arrangements are being made and our future's getting shorter. There's many different ways to get killed. That's the reason that I always keep it moving, never sit still. Cause if I die without trying, then that's a big deal. But I'm always ready for the worst because this shit's real.
Nobody in the system is exempted. We went from retaliatory straight to preemptive. Planes in the sky, dropping chemicals from a distance, attempting to wipe the civilians out of existence. Blinded by this sick, frivolous nonsense. Parents never question the vaccine's contents. They're seeking to hurt you, born with no virtue. Sex, drugs, and video games used to divert you. Trying to fight with the devil's intrinsic force, who's now sending the planet on a cataclysmic course. When the war breaks out, be on a proper record. Remember the words, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So it's ultimate retaliation, time for revenge. Fighting in the Holy Land is the sign of the end. No army, no navy, I decline going in. This wicked country was never mine to defend.
Tricks of the trade, real-time fix what you conveyed. Fuck it all up in the mix, marinade like a game of telephone without the whispering in the ear shit. Personalize the message that ain't really what you hear shit. Let's take a new game off the shelf. It's called try not to tell on yourself. As you train the algorithm with precision, it learns
turns. It becomes your worst critic if you let it burn. I say art or subtle, oh yeah, it sounds absurd, but it's everywhere and nowhere, profound's the word. Whatever you thought, try to make believe it's just a work of fiction. You will be more accurate, my friend, it's just a word of wisdom. Get used to the truth, you come down with the worst affliction. Wake up in the dingy hospital basement, a thirsty victim. They give you ketamine, take your power of attorney. Wake up with the room spinner strapped to a gurney. Your mouth sticking to your gums, you're like, this is torture. If you start acting human, you might get some water. I know you wanna take your coat off, but you can't go. It's cold outside, we still got business with Mr. Monsanto. Gang stalkers ain't allowed to engage now, please. This shit has gotten so absurd, let me go ask Sal G's. I'm like, Sal, now, come on, you know they play ungodly. But Bill, why would they wanna slay somebody? Welcome to crazy land, where for under 80 grand, you can get cut with your katana, stuffed in your baby grand, in broad daylight, as if it's a playwright. Nobody would bat an eye, everything's okay, right? What an unlikely question from an old truther. Neglecting the redirection of your whole future. Negligible in your folly, it is hard to polish stupid. Apologies unnecessary, just acknowledge lucid. You're in love with yourself and it's rather twisted. I'm the assuager, I become you and you can't resist. That's the reason you get flustered when I come to visit. Moral turpitude adjusted to be more specific. Oh, you didn't get the number, then you must have multiply. Call me Mr. Exponential, here's the digits. Tears in my eyes, you never know all the nanos I cry. I'll tell you what, but I can't tell you why. You think I wanna see my name in the sky, just to get a rap.
In 2012, quadriplegic Jan Shurman was able to feed herself for the first time by using a robotic hand controlled by her thoughts. Doctors had wired a sensor into her brain that analyzed her neural activity. Now, University of California engineers have created a tiny wireless sensor they call neural dust. The devices could one day be implanted into the brain to wirelessly monitor neural signals and perhaps control prosthetics. Smaller than a grain of rice, the scientists say it would resemble a Fitbit-like device that lives inside you and would monitor nerves, muscles, and organs in real time.
Will you get to see their ritual today? Or will you have to wait to see the ritual in play? But either way, there will be a ritual today.
This morning, the Trump campaign revealing the endorsement of 88 retired U.S. generals and admirals.
The question is not will there be, but the question is will you see the ritual play out today on the world stage display? Or will it be a backroom deal that ends in a circle jerk? It might be red or blue for you, but maybe they party together in purple shirts. A ritual will be for all the world to see. Tsunami, quake, and much of Cali will be gone. You never can tell. Today was the day the dollar was officially chosen. In 1786, perhaps it's the day they decided it needs to be frozen. It must be 86. Tell me, will you partake in their ritual today? 88 is the date, and it's double infinity. Do you partake in their rituals at all? You say no, then take that stupid fucking mask off. Whatever happens, happens. It doesn't matter the day, it just matters how we react to it and how we choose to play. If they believe we responded with fear, they get the wrong idea. The reason they haven't moved yet is they know some of us ain't scared. So fuck what there is to be, it ain't never gonna overcome me. And I hope it don't overcome you. Do what you got to do, what you gotta do.
Television, Hollywood, pop, music, talk, radio. There's a vast conspiracy and the masses don't even know. They pushing all out bedlam.
Hip-hop got murdered by the pop playlist. I was telling you this in 1996. Grassroots rap activists had a fix, but when they introduced this, man, the plan got nixed. Then suddenly hip-hop got an update to glamorize crack rock and institutions upstate. Real rap is dangerous, they know the message can take over. That's why it's received an extreme makeover. COINTELPRO in the hood like manufactured cancers. X-Clan, no different from the Black Panther. The industry is bloody royal, very tight with purple. That's how they got KRS One to do a Sprite commercial. So-called conscious rappers are generally bogus, quick to do an advertisement for General Motors. Unaware they connected to General Electric, military industrial complexes. Slavery is still in full effect. It's just a modern day transportation of flesh. The prison industry is run by the banks. With the usurers behind them, you can only say thanks. Pirates and killer fiends run the ranks, operating with some old guillotines and some planks. If you continue, there's no hope to find you. It brings a new meaning to slow boat to China.
You find me at the range every day, 'cause you must protect what's going on. Usurious Jews are acting strange every day, and I wanna be prepared when my word gets wrong.
I love the horn parts when the bass starts kicking in. Call me cornstarch if the gravy needs thickening. Obelisk lovers in DC, I could picture them with cigars in their mouth, but it's really a dick in them. Forget whatever I sing, just know your government is run by a pedophile ring. Your average politician ain't a child molester. That's about as funny as jokes from Aunt Esther.
You're a fish-eye fool if you cannot see. The only terrorist you need to be concerned with lurk in Washington, D.C. They're all sitting around, itching to start a war. There shouldn't be no mystery of who they're working for. It might sound strange. It might sound strange. I'm for real.
Every time I turn around, I see another distraction, taken away from important things happening. When I see money, I see capital in action. When I see a ship, I'm tempted to murder the captain. That's when you could get the whole caboose and Lou. But frankly, all I want is a Subaru. If it comes down to the gristle, then I'ma do the do and loan you money at interest, just like a Jew would do. It's all up to you, dude. You could choose to rush. You could stay debt-free or get usurious. Interest is slavery, and that's rather naked. Try that shit in Islam and get decapitated.
Run, but the show can't hide. Television, Hollywood, pop, music, talk, radio. There's a vast conspiracy and the masses don't even know. They pushing all out bedlam.
And he would know what's best for me and my family because he's a doctor. So we all got flu shots.
Did you know the vitamins and nutrients will be illegal. In the year 2010, if we don't awaken the sheeple, these globalists are murderous, they bout to hook it up. Codex Alimentarius, baby, look it up. They spray you from the sky like roaches, does it shock you? Don't worry, they got a pill for you, ask your doctor. Are your legs restless? Are you shy? Forget the side effects, not that many people die. Genetically modified foods are the bomb. They gave lab rats cancer, but please don't be alarmed. Soon GMO foods will be a staple, the only thing you'll be able to put on your kitchen table. Their own documents have shown no food shall be grown that Monsanto don't own. Worldwide, there ain't nowhere to run. Thank the World Trade Organization and International Monetary Fund.
We the sheeple of America, America, America. Simply the sheeple of America. We the sheeple of America.
100 plus of the world's wealthiest people meet every June to see to it their plan is complete. Prime ministers, presidents, billionaires, CEOs, international bankers, C3POs, also known as the young psychopaths who fawn over their elders and give them charts and graphs, pondering how to reduce the population, injecting our boys and girls with poisonous inoculations. Yum, yum, mercury's good, at least the news will tell you that, and they certainly should, cause they're owned by the CFR, but who cares about the Royal Institute of International Affairs? Jerry Springer's on, yeah, 2 transvestites are about to fist fight. Meanwhile, they're making plans for the order of the new world, about to send the lambs to the slaughter. You think they care about 3,000 American men, women, and children? They about to kill a couple billion. If you're in the dark, my friend, you might despise my words, but you had the wool pulled over your eyes.
We the sheeple of America, America, America. We the sheeple of America. We the sheeple of America. Collectively in a trance, we like to dance and make romance. 2 psychopaths who plot hysteria. We the sheeple of America.
Much different from that of your great-great-grandma. Say hello to your new puppet, Barack Hussein Obama. The president don't run a thing, my dear. You can stick an intelligent orangutan in there. It wouldn't mean a daggone thing. You're owned by Goldman Sachs. Get on your knees and kiss the queen's big ring. They took away your vision with bling. And in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is always king. In other words, they got the republic by the throat. Your vote don't count because they count the votes. They'll never tell you where you're headed, you nerd. The good shepherd never sharpens his knives in front of the herd. That's why you keep your head down, grazing in the grass. Before you know it, now you're in a whole nother pasture. They keep you sucking on the saccharin and aspartame. It's eating your brain, what a disaster. Glued to the tube to see what your favorite star's doing. The corporate news is faker than a cartoon. Even Judge Napolitano said you're just a nation of sheep. Some get slaughtered, some get fleeced.
We the sheeple of America, America, America. We the sheeple of America. We the sheeple of America.
They got you talking about. They got you talking about guns, diamonds, and bitches.
You're still a soldier.
They got you talking about guns, diamonds, and bitches.
War's extremely serious and it saddens me.
Atomic bomb blast brought to you by Comcast. Recorded on DVR so you could press rewind fast. Virtual combat, prepping you for mission soon. Practicing on civilians while you're chilling in your living room. Identical to real life, except for the men you kill for real when you get sent to kill in real life.
Animation done so realistically. When you see the true battlefield on the screen, you think the shit was done by Disney. They pixelated the perception of a generation, mesmerized the multitudes with handy little innovations. Gave them convenient means to love their own incarceration, non-invasive ways that they can track and trace and database them. And if you ain't prepared to get your Vera chip, there's a list for you in which you'll be labeled a terrorist. 200,000 heartless mercenary forces are back from Iraq to take orders from their bosses.
Wake the fuck up from your slumber. This is not a joke, nor is it a test. Wake the fuck up from your slumber. I got the undebunkable proof. It's all written down in black and white. The plans to control you. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up from your slumber.
The English language was fabricated by cannibals to better make the human animal understand the rules. The alphabet got you under a spell that is magical. You've been possessed ever since your first day of grammar school. Easily programmable by your controllers. Education developed by devils, the mind molders. It don't take long to get you under the spell and square off your head another brick into the well. Child protection services run by child molesters, cheaters, wife beaters, and leaders of wild fiestas. The heads of university used to favor men openly and walk around naked in the gymnasium. Today you send your children off alone to be with them. Good old boy clubs like the Bohemian is where you'll see them in. You better learn about your enemy with urgency instead of exerting all your energy on absurdity.
Wake the fuck up from your slumber. This is not a joke, nor is it a test. Wake the fuck up from your slumber. I got the undebunkable proof. Wake the fuck up from your slumber.
They got you talking about guns, diamonds, and bitches.
Wake the fuck up. Don't let them make you a slave. Wake the fuck up from your slumber. Wake the fuck up. I'm here to break away the chains, take away the pains. Wake the fuck up from your slumber. It's all written down in black and white. The plans to control you. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up from your slumber. Rappers controlled by dudes. 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 Rappers controlled by.
History has shown your genetic disease, you're parasitical prone, you could never be pleased. Everywhere you've gone, you've been treated for fleas. It's time to delouse the house, we don't need none of these. Arming themselves to the teeth while taking Americans' guns, and all the time they having so much fun. Just take a look what they done, just take a motherfucking look what they done.
They took the gold from Gaddafi and the petrol from Hussein, playing God with Assad's democratic regime. All over your Talmud vision, ISIS is seen, but that big plasma screen is a crisis machine. High definition for the Goyim, holy hola hoax, Ilya Ehrenberg's dream. There's too many facets for you to understand the plan, from plundering opium and lithium in Afghanistan to justifying a fraudulent crisis to attack Iran and finalize the greater Israel by taking Pakistan. Just look at the blue borders on their vile flag. The designer of that thing is a foul fag, acting like it represents Talit or this and that. But I have seen the 1947 Rabbi Fishman map. The greed, Lord have mercy, you want Iraq, Syria, Egypt, and even a little piece of Turkey. Tell me, when will your avarice cease? Time immemorial, you acted like nefarious beasts.
I can't follow your holla hoax dollar score, especially when the Holodomor killed a lot more.
I highly recommend it, that rhetoric, you should end it. Your anti-Gentile penchant has me very offended. And with a straight face, you embrace how it's right. You're overplaying your sympathy card again, Talmudite. The people you call Goyim are starting to awaken, and if you haven't noticed, they're focused on taking back their nation. Historically parasitic, utter degeneration. That is why you've been kicked out of 109 locations. The people you
you call Goyim are starting to awaken. And if you haven't noticed, they're focused on taking back their nation. Historically parasitic, utter degeneration. That is why you've been kicked out of 109 locations.
All I'm saying,
Chosenites lament.
God is not your real estate agent.
Philistine ain't for rent.
All I'm really saying,
Chosenites lament.
God is not your little real estate agent.
The Levant is not for rent. I can visualize the laughter when they pass the bill like NAFTA and tell you there's a crisis, name ISIS they've been after. They're setting off bombs, they're chopping off heads. Whatever boogeyman they can get under your bed. And if you refuse to turn your state into a comprador, you can bet your petrol we're about to have a proper war. You're not allowed to have a sandstone aquifer for independence. What the fuck you think they killed Gaddafi for? They don't like one world enemies. This is the same pack that whacked Jack Kennedy. This is the same clique that kidnapped the Lindbergh baby and murdered it ritualistically. The system is comprised for a liar's disguise. The lower you're willing to go, now the higher you rise. The less empathy you possess, the more capital you'll ultimately be able to invest in their fraudulent enterprise. The Talmudic lies are meticulously stacked. If you're able to deconstruct, it's ridiculously whack. The Talmudic eyes are specifically rat. You heard vampire killers? This ain't different from that.
All I'm saying,
Chosenites better lament.
God is not your real estate agent.
Or they're gonna be forced to repent. My friend,
all I'm saying,
Chosenites better repent.
Your actions have been kinda flagrant.
I don't think you quite understand it. All your sympathy cards have been spent.
All I'm saying,
I wanna give you a firm handshake. Break your knuckles, knock you the fuck out, wake you the fuck back up, and make your Rachel Corey pancakes. All I'm saying, the things I see you celebrating are utterly disgusting. From your eating of homins' ears to promoting all these queers to your baby penis sucking. This is fascinating.
All I'm saying,
you must be my sugar.
God is not a real estate agent.
Come on, it's not hard to understand, my man.
All I'm saying,
you're a trombonic.
God is not a real estate agent.
What you doing here? What you doing here? What you constantly claim you're a genius while you suck baby peanuts. You like to mutilate. It's just a part of your nature. Disrespect your woman. Can you see there's a dichotomy? You'd have to be blind not to see. I mean,
it's not about what you do to me.
I'm simply making observations that I see.
And what you accuse your opposition of is what you do.
I rack my brain just trying to understand all of these atrocity crimes I see with my own eyes. Climate deniers got me hotter than a hoarder's head. Make me wanna take them way back into the slaughter shed. Their engineering is so glaring it's a power shed. Imagine that, water coming out a German shower head. Oh my God, I'm so offended. He grabbed my arm, I think he bended. He grabbed my arm, I almost did a slide. I haven't felt this bad since my father died. These people have taste sacks. The psychological Ashkenazim disorder we should tax. It's so easy to diagnose. They feeding on the host, parasitic to the max.
Look at all these wonder drugs that they deprive the public. Oh, I know the medical mafia must love it.
I see these jokers yapping. It's about time for some action. Banksters do all the bombing. Banksters have names in common. You beat around the bushes like you're inserting douches.
My truth seeking is ruthless. It smells as sweet as crucius. That's why they must outlaw me. I will make several industries salty. My message far from irie. That's why they must vilify me. My plants bring life and new breath, but they're addicted to death. I'm in possession of the essence to relieve ya. You can call me Mr. Cannabis Sativa.
They could try to criticize me, even demonize me. Dummies that despise me don't even surprise me. They've been indoctrinated since birth. I'm the most important plant on earth. They continue to criticize me, even demonize me. Dummies that despise me don't even surprise me. They've been indoctrinated since birth. I'm the most important plant on earth.
There's a part of your brain that will only react when you consume cannabis. That's an axiomatic fact. Beneficial when it's lodged in your fatty tissue. Still they try to call you a quack and make it a batty issue. On top of all these points I could say with ease, there'd be no Exxon Valdez or BPs.
It don't take university degrees to see hemp growth will murder several industries.
Once upon a time most Americans were believers that you would lose your mind if you took a puff of reefer. William Randolph Hearst and DuPont got vicious. The growth of cannabis would have put them out of business, but that was in the 30s. Now we got things going on 100 times more dirty. Medical mafia murdering millions every day. I put my cannabis oil against your chemo any day.
They could try to criticize me, even demonize me. Dummies that despise me don't even surprise me. They've been indoctrinated since birth. I'm the most important plant on earth. They continue to criticize me, even demonize me. Dummies that despise me don't even surprise me. They've been indoctrinated since birth. I'm the most important plant on earth.
Pure shatter. I got my CBDs. Don't let them curse the sacred flower. You gotta take back your power.
I traveled astrally indeed, puffin' on this stuff some people callin' weed. Power to the people, fuck the stuff you heard. Get it straight now, they ain't fucking with my herbs. I see hit piece after hit piece, and they're eating it up like it's delectable. Man, it's a shit feast. The magnitude of malevolence is exceptional. The fact they think it's edible is utterly incredible. I find it indigestible. This reprehensible spectacle is a festival of ignorance, unethical. Poisoning you under the cover of protecting you from birth. For what it's worth, they're bent on injecting you with a plethora of carcinogenic chemicals while looking down their nose at you, telling you that it's medical. These days it pays to be skeptical about every single thing that comes out their receptacle. They love to shoot formaldehyde into your baby, then come lock you up just for selling fresh organic vegetables. This shit is way beyond belief. They've demonized another leaf and it is unacceptable. I traveled astrally indeed. That's what it makes you do. Puffin' on this stuff some people callin' weed. To let you know it's true. Power to the people. Fuck the stuff you heard. All that shit is fake. Get it straight now. They ain't fucking with my herbs. I'm talking to all the snakes. It makes me so sad to see these poor people falling for the okie doke. They think that it's a jokey joke until they yelling holy smoke. What they've been calling a weed's the sure answer. Cannabis does indeed cure cancer. They've legalized it, but I gotta let you know. Beware of Harry Anslinger 2.0. Another type of prohibition's happening real slow. Gradually only corporations will be allowed to grow. That means people like Monsanto. And once it's genetically modified, how will you know? And if they stick some labels on it, will you be a believer? Is your kosher cushion indica? Is your super skunk a sativa? They don't care about some people smoking marijuana. They want cannabis concentrates, persona non grata. These jokers take over your weed, it guarantees your sadness. They don't really do that shit you saw on Reefer Madness.
Astrally indeed, that's what it makes you do. Puffing on this stuff some people calling weed, and let you know it's true. Power to the people, fuck the stuff you heard. All that shit is fake, get it straight now. They ain't fucking with my herb.
That's when they make a big mistake.
Populace intoxicated. Populace intoxicated. Populace intoxicated like never before. Populace intoxicated. Populace intoxicated. Populace intoxicated like never before. Populace intoxicated.
Welcome.
Just took a trip back to the old stomping grounds. It was nice and rough before, but motherfuckers used their hands. Baseball bats at the worst. Now it's just out of control. And it really saddens my soul. I just took a little stroll when I saw a junkie walking through the twilight. I'm on my way home. I left 3 days ago, but no one seems to know I'm gone. Home is where the hatred is. Home is filled with pain. And it may not be such a bad idea if I never went home again. Stay as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosary beads and close your eyes and try to fly. You keep saying kick it, quit it, Lord, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you fly, watch you fly. Home is where I live inside white powder dreams. Home is now an empty vacuum that's filled now with my silent screams. Home is where the needle marks try to heal your broken heart. And it may not be such a bad idea if you never go home again. Stand as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosary beads and kiss the sky and get you high. You keep saying kick it, quit it, Lord, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you fly? Smokers walking around like zombies. I'm on my way home. I left 5 years ago. Seems I should have stayed gone. Home is where the ready rock consumes nearly every block. And it may not be such a bad idea if I never never went home again. Stand as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosary beads and close your eyes before you die. Before you die. Before you die. Turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you fly. Home was once so glamorous, white powder dream. Now it's simply scandalous. It's filled now with silent screams. To see innocent children die, it makes me cry. 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 It makes me cry.
If you wake up and you brush with your Colgate, if you shower then you spray with your Axe spray, if you got Fox News playing in your room, say you been sipping on some heavy Kool-Aid. If you got 22 spinning on your hoop day, if you got paid and you spend it on a new chain, if you got Kanye bumping on your two-way, you been sipping on some heavy Kool-Aid. If you wake up and you brush with your Colgate, if you shower then you spray with your Axe spray, if you got Fox News playing in your room, say you been sipping on some heavy Kool-Aid. If you got 22 spinning on your hoop day, if you got paid and you spend it on a new chain, if you got Lil Wayne bumping on your two-way, you been sipping on some heavy Kool-Aid. If you in a daze, let me tell you what the time is. It's time to break free of this subliminal confinement, this mass-produced, superficial, toxic environment, this government-subsidized mind control experiment. I know some are feeling it, others aren't hearing it. Some will just write me off, conspiracy theorists, but the fact remains, truth stays the truth. There's a mass-scale eugenics operation aimed at you. 9 out of 10 will be like, what's eugenics? And I'm like, oh, you know, the science of racial cleansing. That's some shit you need to look up when you get home, so you start to see what shampoo and cereal have in common. IG Farben and the corn from Taco Bell. Big Pharma got you chewing on some heavy shells, plus aspartame and the classic Coca-Cola. People get headaches when they do not drink their soda. Here's 1,000 milligrams of Ativan to help you focus, and you're close to remote control of the TV if you notice. It's a big screen, MKHD hypnosis, and most don't even see past the coaster. If you wake up and you brush with your Colgate, if you shower then you spray with your Axe spray, if you got Fox News playing in your room, say you been sipping on some heavy Kool-Aid. If you got 22 spinning on your hoop day, if you got paid and you spend it on a new chain, if you got Kanye bumping on your two-way, you been sipping on some heavy Kool-Aid.
If you happen to swallow more than is recommended for use with brushing, call poison control. Isn't that telling you something? That type of language border on insanity when you consider the fact that's what's found in 8 ounces of water from your fluoride treatment facility. And they recommend the pea-size. Commercials are killing me. Filling the whole brush up. I'd like to squeeze a tube down the CEO's throat and make him shut up. Back to the industrial waste plants. It don't even matter if it was used in concentration camps. The fact remains, fluoride is a poison used to attack your brains and put holes in your skull. Did you know that? It's the base compound found in your Prozac. And if you can't follow the speech, you're probably more docile than Dolly the sheep. Believe in everything your Rockefeller school said. These days an A+ is a fool's grade. What they talking, if you think it's the truth, then you're a fan of Kool-Aid, man, you're drinking the juice.
You wake up and you brush with your Colgate. If you shower then you spray with your Axe spray. If you got Fox News playing in your room, say you been sipping on some heavy Kool-Aid. If you got 22 spinning on your hoop day, if you got paid and you spend it on a new chain, if you got Kanye bumping on your two-way, You been sipping on some heavy, heavy Kool-Aid. We're here to disrupt your Tavistock program. Here to cut right through the onslaught of slogans. This ain't the mind control you hear on BET. You'll probably never see me or Pays on TV. That's strictly for the puppets that they use for what they selling, y'all. Bling, empty sex, young money, Rockefeller, y'all. We try to warn them, but they care about nada. Too entertained with Lil Wayne and Lady Gaga. And it's become ridiculous how dumbed down the scene is. Co-workers telling me that Lil Wayne's a genius. That's cause the social engineers have got plans for. And people really got some low, low standards. But it's the kids to which they really try to cater. Brainwashed wannabes are calling me a hater. But I don't give a fuck, I tell it like it is, see. Way beyond these petty little suckers trying to diss me. I'm reaching to the open-minded, level-headed youth. Ready for some real music, starving for the truth. Revolution coming and no matter what, the truth stays. Now stop sipping on that heavy, heavy Kool-Aid. If you wake up and you brush with your Colgate, if you shower then you spray with your Axe spray, if you got Fox News playing in your room, say you been sipping on some heavy, heavy Kool-Aid. If you got 22 spinning on your hoopty, if you got paid and you spend it on a new check, if you got Kanye bumping on your two-way, you been sipping on some heavy, heavy Kool-Aid.
His hands upon a gun, staring around in the crowd like he's looking for someone. Don't be scared, there ain't no need to run. Be prepared, cause the fight has just begun.
This is akin to a high-stakes chess game, and they hate that, cause there's no do-overs, no take-back.
Move your queen the wrong way, I'ma probably get her make that. I used to hang out with Bobby Fischer. Some say I love Nazis and Hitler, cause I won't listen to Zachariah Sitchin sitting in the poppies with ya.
Summon the Nephilim and make the Anunnaki get ya. Open your mouth and make you drink an ayahuasca pitcher.
I roll with some cocky figures, the type to karate kick ya as soon as the sake hit ya.
Don't take a single drop of their divide and conquer tincture. All it really does is let the manufactured monster get ya. Enemies hate it when I purge and binge. Their punches lack the capacity to hurt my chin. I got the remedy to murder jinns and all other demonic spirits that will purge your sins.
There's a man with his hands upon a gun, staring around in the crowd like he's looking for someone. Don't be scared, there ain't no need to run. Be prepared, cause the fight has just begun.
While you're watching MTTV with a lost mind, living in a world designed by Mary Rothstein. Tell me how all of these whack producers cost time. The same exact reason Asher Rothstein. Why's there filth on your young child's poster? It all boils down to the La Kosher Nostra. They created your perception and your culture. Gangster rap is no exception, don't let them insult ya. There's a vulture, posing as an eagle, acting all noble, behaving all regal.
Philanthropists wanna save the planet.
That's grand, but they think it's their planet. Many fail to understand.
Hello, my name is Prince Philip, humanitarian, rescuer of wildlife, citizen of the planet, and the current population far exceeds nominal. The situation is abominable. There must be immediate reduction in carbon footprints, thus this presents conundrums. To make our Earth a great paradise, unfortunately there must be great sacrifice. Currently the Earth inhabits 7 billion. The target for sustainability is 500,000. We need forced abortion laws to thin the herd, and the world will be a much, much better place, take my word.
Disregard that you've been taught. The world is run by mere zeros and ones. All the universities, they have all been bought. If they sway from the curriculum, they are losing all their funds.
Hello? Is anybody in the predominant media, government, or law enforcement listening? Clearly, these rascals control the banks, the media, the government, most of the technologies, and the minds of most people. It doesn't sound fair, does it? I don't think so.
Look around the world at your leaders and it's evident. All they do is lie, steal, murder, and deceive. The only qualified people running for your president get their characters assassinated by the heaps.
Dr. Paul could have killed the Federal Reserve, my friend. All they really needed was a brass set of balls.
Trump has got the testicular fortitude to murder them. That's why they are panicking and making lots of calls. Your senators are whore, Democratic or Republican, and every major war's orchestrated by your government. Something's gotta give, I'm telling you, I feel the coup de grace. The people running shit, unfortunately, you never knew they face. Fuck what you heard, I'ma tell you what you better know. Elitists about to merge US, Canada, and Mexico. You will accept what they give you if they parrot it and scare you half to death, have you begging for your Barrett chip. All they need to imprison the whole entire planet now. Welcome to the United Republic of Bananas now.
The more that you rely on assistance from a liberal, the chosen ain't controlling them, just sees you as more pitiful.
They don't give a fuck what their doctrine about the duty is. Spending their leisure time paying homages to Lucifer. Son, I got the solution, that's why I wrote the manual. I raised a crazy army of 100,000 animals. The current occupation is postulating to damage you. You know the situation, the operation is flammable. The right sophistication and dedication is tangible. We need to raise an army of 100,000 animals. The current occupation is postulating to damage you. You know the situation, the occupation is flammable. Marching on the street with a sign that's commendable. But what we need is an army of 100,000 animals.
The people with which we're dealing have no emotional feeling and killing a million innocent men, women, and children. You gotta ask yourself a question, patriotic pilgrim. Who's really benefiting from knocking down those buildings? They use nightmares to manipulate your lifestyle, but the truth is quite clear to a bright child. Societies need enemies to scare them, and if they don't exist, MI6 will prepare them. Royal Institute of International Affairs, aka CFR in your lobby.
Secret societies weren't created by Nazis. CIA, aka Mossad, oh so snobby. The people with which we're dealing have no emotional feeling of killing a million innocent men, women, and children. You gotta ask yourself a question, patriotic pilgrim. Who's really benefiting from knocking down them buildings? Current occupation is postulating to damage you. You know the situation, the operation is flammable. The right sophistication and dedication is tangible. We need to raise an army of 100,000 animals. The current occupation is postulating to damage you. You know the situation, the occupation is flammable. Marching on the street with a sign that's commendable. But what we need is an army of 100,000 animals. They use nightmares to manipulate your lifestyle, but the truth is quite clear to a bright child. The very fabric of America they messing with, and label anybody a lunatic if they question it. That's why I'm making it a point to note, no one living has ever been given this type of hope. Believe me, this is no endorsement at all, it's just a fact. It's not about building a wall. A congressman from Texas is telling you your freedom's gone, but he don't get no press cause they know he's not a neocon. We don't see a change, man, I guarantee the heat is on. I would bet my life.
Fuck all your genocide. Millions of men have died. Innocent women, children gone forever. Divide and conquer you. That's what they plan to do. If you don't fuck around and come together.
Please, first of all, just say a prayer to Lucifer, the grand architect of the 3D world and the bearer of light, the bringer of all things good. So just one moment for Lucifer.
It was a warm winter day. I was strolling down JFK. Over and over in my mind played the assassination. There were children at play. I
saw a homeless woman pray to a 501c3 corporation. And when I reached City Hall, you wouldn't believe what I saw. The hidden hand of the 33rd degree Freemason. It goes a whole lot deeper than the naked eye can see, and it's guaranteed to make you cry. Once you understand the unequivocal news, that Freemasonry is controlled by Jews. Intellectual cowards, they perpetually dare to label a hate group and take them off of the air. They made people believe they got something to choose. We will never rest until they murder the fake news. Do you really think they represent your views? I just hate to be the one, the bearer of bad news. When you watching that fake news, they're giving you your views. The consensus they create, they make you feel like you can choose. Over and over and over again, white phosphorus indiscriminately dropped on Palestinian hostages, held captive in a concentration camp called the Gaza Strip. Barack Obama keep his lips around Israeli dick. Things you gotta say if you wanna make it. The only flag I fly in my office is the Star of David. When you speak to AIPAC, it better be your greatest. Bombing Iran is the plan, you better get with the status. Some truthers wanna scream the banksters, but they won't ever tell you who's supreme with gangsters. It's Pavlovian when you hear Italian music, you think mafia, but you don't know that that was all Jewish at the top. Maya Lansky, black male brother, he had pictures of J. Edgar Hoover with his male lover. Meanwhile, they got them thinking that the mafia is Christian, Italiano, they don't know just what the fuck they missing. Anti-Defamation League, ADL, don't forget, you accepted money from a known killer. Mo Dietz, you rotten motherfuckers. SPLC, ACLU, B'nai B'rith, all lodges in America. Oh, their source to the first 3 lodges in America, which happen to be Jewish. Jewish papers brag as far back as 100 years ago how without Judaism there'd be no Freemasonry. So all your apple pie bacon mason motherfuckers, you better come clean. All your perks gonna be worth what's gonna happen when they break down the machine. You're smirking like a Cheshire cat. Let's forget all that. You cannot serve 2 masters. That's where the problem occurs. You praise God on the surface, but you really worship Lucifer. Saturdays are left vacant. They worship the planet of Saturn. Saturn simply means Satan. Now do you not see a pattern? I said Saturdays are left vacant. They worship the planet of Saturn. Saturn simply means Satan. Now do you not see a pattern?
Misplace my Prozadone. Although it's kinda cold at home and the heat of the seat is sweet, on second thought I think you better hold the phone. Plus it's difficult to die without my cortisone shot. I ain't got the number memorized, the order's wrong. I wanted to wait till the dragnet was complete, and it's kinda hard to sleep with these magnets on my feet. My prefrontal cortex never gets spoiled. Dimethyl sulfoxide and peppermint oil. Mr. Caterpillar, hate to break your bubble, but when the cordyceps can sporulate, it could be trouble. I promise you if I don't get a vision when I take a little trip to Desolation Peak, my name ain't Robert Blake. Thank God I'm lucid.
lucid, but I'm out of here if shit gets crazy. Word to Solomon, we're gonna have to split the baby.
You really have to suffer with the greatest delusions to think that you can come up with creative solutions to solve a problem such as this without a Machiavellian twist. You really have to suffer with the greatest delusions to think that you can come up with creative solutions to solve a problem such as this without a Machiavellian twist.
Solar systems and planets, I go the distance and manage to show horrifical damage to prototypical pamphlets. Loaded pistols are handed and smoking missiles are landed. My stoic physical stance is a low invisible mantis. Property is destroyed, monopolies are employed. They copying me and boy, I'm obviously annoyed. No question my weapons boom, world record exit wounds. My treacherous methods know my top ciphers the crescent moon. You just intercepted doom, molecular specs consumed. Swept with brooms, I kill rappers from separate rooms. The wizardry is real, you must believe in the potion. You a walking stunt like evil Knievel approaching. I cremate you with the lyrics for not heeding emotion. Now you ashy like black knees in need of some lotion. True devotion leads you to conceiving the notion that my cerebral can even plant trees in the ocean.
You really have to suffer with the greatest delusions to think that you can come up with creative solutions to solve a problem such as this without a Machiavellian twist. You really have to suffer with the greatest delusions to think that you can come up with creative solutions to solve a problem such as this without a Machiavellian twist.
Snouts, hooves, assholes, lips. Don't get caught in the grips with the candles and the lambs and the scandals and the scams. Players better watch the game when there's vandals in the stands. Soap on a rope shifting into the shape of the Pope for the filthy reptiles in the moat. My new binoculars let me see a few kilometers. Inductively couple plasma quadruple mass spectrometers. Wars are the richest harvest of Khazars, so I plan to terraform Mars and bask in the stars. Borderline manic depression, panic aggression, romantic obsession with sandwiches dressed in a tantric confection. I am now intangible in a lunar plume. This is not a doom and gloom tune, so consume a shroom. I cannot be bribed, so don't react with fever. I am from the tribe of Smoker Sakajiba.
I possess an unlimited skill set, but I still get the feeling that my real essence hasn't been revealed yet. They wake up out of comas to jam me. No one can understand how I managed to ram his whole family into a Camry with a guardian beside me to guide me. I'm a self-built robotic hovercraft and I'm just learning how to fly me. When I hit you with this lyrical Tai Chi, you'll never be whole again like the answer to 10 divided by 3. I don't think you wanna grapple. I'm quick to emerge and baffle with my words. My tongue is like a surgeon's scalpel. When I spoke, you made jokes, but I'm so dope that when the guillotine hit my throat, the blade broke. Conjure a lyrical spell up. I'm on the extraterrestrial level now, and my brain's still underdeveloped. The rap version of Survivor Man. Understand? You couldn't spit like me if we traded saliva glands.
You really have to suffer with the greatest delusions to think that you can come up with creative solutions to solve a problem such as this without a Machiavellian twist. You really have to suffer with the greatest delusions to think that you can come up with creative solutions to solve a problem such as this without a Machiavellian twist.
I am not a powder keg, but if I blow up in a crowd, somebody's hopping away without a leg. You better take it down a peg. If you want another Plinko chip, you gotta learn how to beg. Don't make me bring the artillery to the front. These Israeli arms dealers are billing me with the brunt. You can bring all the shillery that you want. I will send one of my men to kick Hillary, and her confrontation of a tyrant is a beautiful thing, like making love in the antediluvian spring. When the flood happens, it ain't moving a thing. I'll turn to stone like the brothers of a Peruvian king. Make a move now, don't act hasty. Jose Capablanca wouldn't wanna face me. When all your pawns are gone, your bastard's lost. Now who the fuck is Gary Kasparov?
Machete attack similar when my tongue ripped him. They labeled it triple homicide with one victim. I'm in your face like 3D. You see me, but it's not real like that yellow first down line on TV. My flow grows increasingly speedy. Even when I'm full, I keep eating MCs because greatness is greedy. Show me where the folks from the streets be, cause I'm deeply entrenched in the hood. To meet with kings and queens is beneath me. When I hit the block, the murderers greet me. They seek me in slabs, seeking the wisdom I speak, yelling out, teach me. I make sure they can always reach me. I stay loyal to each G, available anytime they beseech me. Never will I come off priestly or sell out cheaply, cause compared to my people, money is measly. I'm dangerous cause I beat up a beat, see, consume you completely. Sometimes I don't even wanna believe me. Yeah.
researched and developed their contraption extensively. Now they understand just what's happening. Enough to know nobody's got the wherewithal to stop them. Dropping the brain computer interface is not an option. Someone needs to put these morons on the spot, son. Sending messages to your neurons with options. Neuromodulation of your whole population. They got you gang stalking each other now in moderation.